Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 4, Christy Montiero.
Yo guys, what's up? Steve-Ass here, bringing you another first episode. This first episode is Fighting Tuesdays. What's up guys, how y'all doing? I'm doing alright as usual. Welcome back to my next concept. And on Tuesdays, it's gonna be my Fighting Tuesdays. It's what it sounds like. It's basically fighting games, you know, like Mortal Kombat, Tekken, Soul Calibur, Tail Fang. I'm not doing Street Fighter because I recently did bought Super Street Fighter 4, and I did not like it. You know, I hate the way the controls are in the game. When I'm looking at the
Round 2.
the list, the move list on that game, at first was confusing. I actually looked up on the internet to figure out what I had to do, and then once I did that, it was still, I couldn't even perform basic moves on that game. I don't know. I will press the buttons the way they should be pressed, and for some reason the game did not register right. And you know, I was playing it for a good full day, like I would say 5 hours worth, 6 hours worth. You know, I think that's a pretty good amount, and it's straight. I was playing it straight, and I just cannot find any enjoyment playing Super Street Fighter 4. You know, it was just the way I just couldn't perform moves. It seems like the game wanted to be too pinpoint. I'm not sure, so I did not enjoy it, and I took it back to GameStop.
Round 2.
But yeah, we'll be sometime in the future getting Dead or Alive 5, but that one flew under the radar for me. That shows how how much I've been playing first-person shooters, man. I was very surprised that Dead or Alive 5 game came out, and it came out for the two systems, PlayStation 3 and Xbox. You know, I was always known to see. I always seen Dead or Alive mostly be on the Xbox, so it was a pretty big surprise to see it on the PlayStation 3. Now the original Dead or Alive game, I believe, was in the original PlayStation 1, so it's nice to see a game that comes back to a system that is technically already started. But anyways, yeah, so sometime in the future I'm planning to buy Dead or Alive 5. I do have Dead or Alive remastered versions 1 and 2 for the Xbox, original Xbox, and Dead or Alive 3 I have that. So yeah, I'm actually pretty good on fighting games. You know, there's a bunch of variety and a variety of different games. So yeah, Fighting Tuesdays I think will be one of the good ones. As you see right now, I'm playing Tekken 4, one of my sort of favorites, but least favorites when it came to story mode. You know, here's a little backstory between me and Tekken series. My first ever Tekken game I've ever played was Tekken 2. It was back when my parents bought me and my sister our first PlayStation, and Tekken 2 was one of our favorites because it was a two-player. You know, me and my sister, when we were kids, liked to play fighting games against each other, or just to play against the computer and see which one of us are the better of the two. And of course, as you can see now, I am the better of the two. I've always been better than my sister when it comes to video games for some reason. She even admits it. You know, she would say she would rather see me play a game than her playing it. And I have offered her to play certain games. She's like, nah, you play. I like to watch you play. So yeah. But yeah, Tekken 2 was actually the first Tekken game I've ever played. You know, I've not played Tekken 1 until very recently because I was able to buy it on the PSN. And I have to say, Tekken 1, man, the controls are very sluggish. It was a broken game in my opinion. And I'm glad that when Tekken 2, when I first played Tekken 2, when I realized right now is that Tekken 2 was a big step up to Tekken 1. So, and ever since then it's been better. It was one of those games that kept on getting better. Better controls. You know, it was a fun game. Anyways, and so yeah, I love the series. And as I was saying about the story modes, you know, in Tekken 2, you know, the last bosses were basically your unlockable boss on the 8th stage, and then you got one of your main bosses, the second to last boss, you know, who is pretty hard. You know, it was Kazuya in part 2. You know, he was very difficult, and you know, it felt like, damn, you know, I hope he was the last one. And then you get that devil guy, who is, for some weird reason with me, devil was easier than fighting Kazuya. I don't know why, he was just easier. After I beat Kazuya, fighting him, it was just, wow, he was just beat my butt. It didn't matter what character, except for
Final round.
Jack 2. Jack 2, I use that guy all the time, man. He was strong, man. He was a beast. And so yeah, so you get to play like the devil in Tekken 2, and then in Tekken 3 you fight, I forgot the name of the main villain. I think Orger or Orge. I know it started with an O. He looked like a green demon of some sort. Was it a green demon or a beastly like demon? I know he was big in Tekken 3. And then you got this one where, you know, 3 main characters like Kazuya, Kim, and what's his name? Heihachi Mishima. Yeah, those 3 actually have extended story modes, and the others are just playing with 8 stages. So I'm like thinking, damn, you know, what were they really trying to accomplish in this one? But other than that, this game is very fun. Tekken 4 is a very fun game. They added new characters, and well, at the time, new characters like the Brazilian fighter Christy, who is one of my favorite characters to play with. She is the female version of Eddie Guardo from Tekken 3. So, well, actually, Eddie Guardo is her mentor or something like that. I think that's what it was. Her mentor, her best friend, and she's a great character to play with. Very feminine. You know, she at the time she was very sexy, but I never digged her face that often. I don't know. It's just I don't know. It seemed awkward to me. I don't know. But anyways, besides all that, they kept on bringing back the past game favorites like Paul Phoenix and Martial Law, and if you read the story modes, I mean, these characters don't fucking age at all. It's like 15 years later, 20 years later and stuff, and these guys still look their age. Like they still look like they're in their, I don't know, 30s and 20s and stuff, like Paul Phoenix. The only one that had, like, only one character that made sense that didn't age that much was Nina Williams, because she was cryogenically frozen for many years. And she's a good character. She's always been a good character to play with too. But yeah, it's like, what the fuck? So are we getting close to the end here? Yeah, well, I got about 4 minutes. Wow, this time went by fast. And yeah, I don't know what's the Fighting Tuesdays. I might do like a ring announcer type thing also, just like in I might do with the Batman and the Brawl. Well, for Raw Mondays. So Fighting Tuesdays, I might do that. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. So yeah, there's not much to talk about now. I mean, except, you know, I hope you guys like this video. I know this commentary wasn't as good. I just trying to roll with it, try to do things one at a time. This is the final stage. It's not story mode. It's arcade attack mode or something. So it's similar to story mode, but not story mode. There's nothing at the end of this, and I think they really badly designed Heihachi Mishima. What the fuck? Why the fuck did they put this guy in a what I could say is a sumo thong outfit, man? Like, what in the fuck, dude? Why did they do? Why do these Japanese do weird things with certain characters? You know, putting them in thongs. I mean, Jesus Christ. Why? That's just nasty. That's just nasty. I mean, if they're gonna put a thong on a character, please put it on a female character. Why is that so hard? No, they put it on a male character. And oh, come on, camera angle. Come on, camera angle. Do we have to see his crotch too? Do we have to see that? Jesus Christ. No, that's just. This is why DOA is a bit better. It's a bit better than Tekken when it comes to female characters, because at least they show the goods for them. You know what I'm saying? But Jesus Christ, Tekken, Namco, come on. Do we have to see a man in a thong and between his legs? Oh, come on. Thank God they weren't nude. At least we could say that, right, guys? At least we don't see them nude. Oh, Jesus Christ. But yeah, I don't really have nothing to say, except I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you haven't done so, please leave a like, and if you're not a subscriber, I would like for you guys to subscribe to my channel, because there's more. And leave a comment. I would love to hear your guys' feedback. If you're new to my channel, leave its feedback. If you know, got something to add on to my new concepts, please do so. Thanks for watching. Peace out, guys.